Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Vichy Mineral 89 Probiotic Fraction Concentrate Serum, which you can use daily in the morning and or evening, and it is suitable for all skin types. Now this serum can help you to repair and strengthen your skin barrier. It is able to improve your skin elasticity and give back some radiance, while at the same time feels very hydrating and moisturizing on the skin without feeling greasy. And so when using this serum, you can use it on its own and keep the routine very simple by just washing your face with a suitable cleanser, rinse it off, pat the skin dry, then move immediately on to the serum. Use between 3 to 5 drops for your face and neck, apply it to the skin, leave it on the skin, and then either follow with nothing else afterwards or moisturizer if you should feel the need. And during daytime, don't forget sun protection. So this is really how you can narrow it down and keep the focus on the serum itself. However, if you do have other skincare products at home which you want to include, you can go ahead and do so. This serum can be used along with any other skincare products which you may be already using. But what's important to keep in mind is the order of application, basically the entire setup of a morning as well as evening skincare routine. And so I have prepared it for you in example skincare routines in my PowerPoint slides so that you can see the order of application visually. Now you can see the same setup right here on the shelf, so that you can again see it visually as well, which I would later on share with you when doing the application. And I'm going to keep my main focus on the Mineral 89 line because they do have the serum, then an eye serum, as well as the hyaluronic acid booster, which acts like a serum slash moisturizer, so you can use it for both ways. But of course you can adjust the entire skincare routine accordingly to your skin type, to your skin concerns, and what skincare products you may be using at home. And I just replaced the product with my example, but it won't change the order of application. So I'm going to get started with a morning skincare routine. You're going to get started with the first step, which is washing your face using a suitable cleanser for your skin type and needs. Make sure that the cleanser does not dry out your skin nor irritates your skin in any way. This can be a cleanser that's suitable for all skin type or for your specific skin type. So wash your face with your cleanser, rinse it off, pat the skin dry. Then if you have an hydrating and soothing toner at home, you can use it immediately after your cleansing step. Either apply it with your hands or with a cotton pad and then evenly blend it all over. Once you have applied it to the skin, leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. Then you can immediately move on to the serum application. Again, use between 3 to 5 drops for your face and neck and then evenly apply it. The toner and serum step, as well as moisturizing and sunscreen step, are all products that you're going to leave on the skin. The cleanser is the only step that you're going to rinse off. So after you have applied your serum, you can stop right there or move on to, for example, an eye serum or for example an eye cream. In this case it would be the Mineral 89 eye serum. Then use between 1 to 2 pumps for both eyes. Apply it around the eyes. Please make sure to not get it into your eyes. And then after that you can follow on with your moisturizer if you should feel the need, or for example Vichy Mineral 89 hyaluronic acid booster. And then during daytime, follow with sun protection. This can be a moisturizer that already contains SPF, then you can skip basically your separate moisturizer, or this can be a regular sunscreen. Now sun protection during daytime is important when being exposed to direct sunlight to prevent sun damaged skin, to prevent getting any sunburn, and to prevent any premature aging. The serum itself does not make the skin sensitive to the sun, nor has it any ability to make the skin sensitive to the sun. It's basically just for your own protection when being exposed to the sun. However, when being the entire day at home, you're not sitting the entire day in front of a window, then you can also skip the sunscreen step. And so this would be an example of a morning skincare routine. However, when it comes to evening skincare routine, you can basically keep on going with the same steps, just without the sun protection. Now the major point which can change is the cleansing step. So depending on how stubborn your sunscreen and your makeup may be that you have worn throughout the day, you may want to do a double cleanse. This can either be by using at first micellar water and then use your daily gentle cleanser, or use an oil or balm cleanser at first and then follow on with your daily gentle cleanser, so that you're making sure that everything comes properly off the skin. Then wash your face with your cleanser, rinse it off, pat the skin dry. And then you can keep on going with the same steps again with your toner, then apply the serum, maybe an eye serum or eye cream, and then follow on with your moisturizer if you should feel the need. Now everywhere where you can see optional, you can skip this step if you may not do this in your own skincare routine. However, if you do it, then you know the order of application application. And so this would be an example of an entire morning as well as evening skincare routine. And if you find it helpful and you want to go over it in your own time, you can download the PowerPoint slides in the description box down below. But as of now, I really want to keep my focus on the entire application. So again, I have my setup right here, but I want to keep my main focus on the Mineral 89 line. Now we are going to get started with the first step, which again is washing your face using a suitable cleanser for your skin type and needs. In this example, I'm going to use the Inkey Hyaluronic Acid Cleanser, which is, for example, great for all skin types. If you have a different one at home, go ahead and exchange it. Just make sure to read on the back of the packaging on how you should use your cleanser, since the directions can change. Do you have to apply it on dry skin or on wet skin? That's where mainly the part can change. So please make sure to read it. And so in this example, I need to apply it on wet skin. So the first step that I'm going to do is now wetting my face, neck and hands with lukewarm water to warm water. And I'm going to do this entire setup above the sink. However, you can of course take your cleanser with you in the shower and then wash your face in the shower. And once you're done in the shower, you're going to continue with the rest of your skincare routine. So let's go ahead and do this. Then use about 1 to 2 pumps, so about a coin size amount of your cleanser. About that much, more or less. Rub your hands together and then gently massage it all over your face and neck for about 30 seconds to a minute. Now please make sure that you're not getting the cleanser into your eyes nor into your mouth. If that's the case, rinse it with water. So, and now you can go ahead and rinse it off again with lukewarm water to warm water by either just using your hands, or if you should feel the need, you can use a soft and fresh washcloth in between, which you're going to wet, and this can help you to remove the cleanser a bit better, especially if you're trying to remove your sunscreen and or makeup from the skin so that there's no residue left. So now take a fresh towel and pat the skin dry. Now once you're done with the cleansing step, you can immediately move on to the next step. There's no need to wait in between. Now the next step can already be the application of Vichy's Mineral 89 Probiotic Serum. However, if you do have an hydrating and soothing toner at home, you're going to use it after your cleansing step before applying any other serums. And if you want to see a specific guide about your toner and how you can apply it to the skin and the different methods, I have a specific guide for you in the top right corner. As already mentioned, I want to keep my focus on the Vichy's Mineral 89 line. So the next step after your hydrating and soothing toner is going to be applying Vichy's Mineral 89 Probiotic Serum. Now this one has a pipette, so you can use between 3 to 5 drops for your face and neck. And so if you have applied a toner, then your skin is already slightly damp and more hydrated, so then you may want to use a bit less. However, if you do not want to use a hydrating and soothing toner in between, or you do not have one for whatever reason, then you may need to use a bit more because it absorbs pretty fast into the skin. It does not have a greasy feeling and it just feels very nice and hydrating on the skin. So therefore my guide, use between 3 to 5 drops. Now you can use the drops immediately in the palm of your hand or fingertips, or you can immediately place it to the face and then start blending it all over. Now in this case, I'm going to rub my hands together and then I'm gently going to apply it over my face and neck. Again, make sure to not get it into your eyes and please do not get it into your mouth. If that's the case, rinse it immediately with water. So, and once you have applied it all over, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. Now, when it comes to the amount of product that you're going to use, make sure that you're using enough so that you can evenly blend it all over, but at the same time, the product should be able to fully absorb into the skin. It shouldn't sit on top of the skin surface. And this is a serum that absorbs pretty fast into the skin. So therefore, if you now want to move on to the next step, you do not really need to wait long in between. If you still can feel that your skin is slightly damp, then you can wait between 30 seconds to a minute in between. But if while you're blending it all over, it has already absorbed into the skin, well, then immediately continue with the rest of your skincare routine. Now, the rest of your skincare routine, again, can be, for example, an eye serum and then follow on to your moisturizer. However, if you just want to use the serum on its own, well, then you can stop right here and just use sun protection during daytime. If you want to see how you can properly apply your sunscreen, I have a specific video for you in the top right corner. But I now want to continue with the rest of the line. So they have, for example, also a great hydrating eye serum, which has a pump. So you can use between 1 to 2 pumps, which is basically 1 to 2 drops for both eyes. In my case, I prefer to go with 1 drop, which is like more than enough for both of my eyes. However, if you feel you want to add another drop to it, then go ahead and do so. Just again, make sure to not get it into your eyes when blending it. So 1 drop is about that much. And then I like to use it between my fingers and then evenly blend it around the eyes. So, and once you're done with the application of the eye serum, then you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. And now you can move on to the next step, which can be optional, of course. This can be either, for example, Vichy Mineral 89 Hyaluronic Acid Booster as a serum or moisturizer, or you're going to use your regular moisturizer, which you may already be using, that's working well for your overall skin type and needs. So in this example, I'm going to use Vichy Mineral 89 Hyaluronic Acid Booster as my moisturizer. So it's going to be my last step, for example, in the evening skincare routine, or the step before just applying the sun protection. And so in this case, it has a pump, so use between 1 to 2 pumps for your face and neck. Now, if you're working with a moisturizer that comes out of a tube or maybe in a jar, then use about a pea-sized amount for your face and neck so that you can evenly and thinly apply your moisturizer all over. And make sure that it's working well for your skin type as well. So about that much, more or less, which would also be the amount when it comes to a regular moisturizer, and then gently and evenly blend it all over. So, and once you're done with your moisturizing step, or in this case with your hyaluronic acid serum step, then you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. Now, this can be the last step in your evening skincare routine or when not being exposed to the sun. But again, I just want to remind you, when being exposed to the sun, don't forget to follow with sun protection. And this is what I wanted to share with you on how you can use Vichy Mineral 89 Probiotic Fraction Concentrate Serum. And I do hope that you enjoyed this video, that you find it helpful. And if you did so, please don't forget to give the thumbs up as well as share it. And if you now want to know more about skincare and how you can apply it to the skin or set up a skincare routine, I have several videos for you on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to link some of them at the end of this video so that you can keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye!